آموزش سریع مکالمه انگلیسی. روز 40. درس 40.
Listen to this conversation. Maria is speaking with her husband, Felipe.
Here's a letter from my friend Elena. She's coming to visit on Tuesday.
Tuesday? That's tomorrow. At what time?
She's arriving in New York at 10 to 5. We can have dinner at the Park Avenue restaurant, but I have to buy a few things, too.
I'm going into the city this morning. Would you like to go with me?
Yes, let's go together.
Listen again.
Here's a letter from my friend Elena. She's coming to visit on Tuesday.
Tuesday? That's tomorrow. At what time?
She's arriving in New York at 10 to 5. We can have dinner at the Park Avenue restaurant, but I have to buy a few things, too.
I'm going into the city this morning. Would you like to go with me?
Yes, let's go together.
How do you ask?
مغازات کی بازن؟
How late are the stores open?
تا ساعت 5.
Until 5 o'clock.
چرا؟ چی میخوای بخری؟
Why? What do you want to buy?
Answer.
یه چند تا تیشرت.
A few t-shirts.
با کی؟
With whom? With whom?
Now try to ask.
برای کی؟
For whom?
Say,
واسه دوستای مکزیکی.
For my Mexican friends.
میخوام یه چند تا تیشرت واسه رفقام بخرم.
I want to buy a few t-shirts for my friends.
اونا میرسن.
They're arriving.
روز دوشنبه.
On Monday. On Monday.
try to say,
و میرن.
And they're leaving.
روز سه‌شنبه.
On Tuesday.
try to say,
سه‌شنبه صبح میرن.
They're leaving Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning.
یا سه‌شنبه شب.
Or Tuesday night.
try to say,
ممکنه سه‌شنبه شب برن.
Maybe they're leaving Tuesday night.
ask if she is going to buy the t-shirts in the city.
Are you going to buy the t-shirts in the city?
آره الان دارم میرم شهر. into.
Yes, I'm going into the city now.
Ask how she's going there.
How are you going there?
با مترو.
By subway.
Say,
20 دقیقه به 3.
It's 20 to 3.
منم الان باید برم شهر.
I have to go into the city now, too.
She says,
پس با هم بریم.
Then let's go together.
say,
اوکی ولی من دلم میخواد با تاکسی برم.
Okay, but I'd like to go by taxi.
نمیخوام سوار مترو بشم.
I don't want to take the subway.
و نمیخوام پیاده برم.
And I don't want to walk.
بیا با تاکسی بریم.
Let's go by taxi.
و بعداً بیا یه چیزی بنوشیم.
And later, let's have something to drink.
she answers,
آره بریم کافه باغ.
Yes, let's go to the garden cafe.
تو کافه نامه دوستشو نشون میده و میگه اینهاش نامه.
Here's the letter.
اینهاش نامه از دوستم روزا.
Here's the letter from my friend Rosa.
اون مکزیکیه.
She's Mexican.
اما یه چند سال فیلادلفیا زندگی کرده.
But she's lived in Philadelphia for a few years.
او و شوهرش میان دیدن.
She and her husband are coming to visit.
ولی متاسفانه
But unfortunately,
پسرش باش نمیاد.
her son isn't coming with her.
خیال دارم یه تیشرت بخرم.
I'm going to buy a t-shirt
واسه پسرشم.
for her son, too.
دارین با خانم دوستتون حرف میزنید.
how does she say that her husband isn't home yet?
My husband isn't home yet.
How did she say that today he's working until 6 o'clock?
Today he's working until 6 o'clock. He's working.
How does she say that he often works late?
He often works late.
She says,
اما شاید تو و خانمت
But maybe you and your wife
بتونین بعداً با ما شام بخورین.
can have dinner with us later.
بگیم میخوام، یعنی میخوام فلان کارو بکنم.
I want to.
Now try to say,
مایلیم.
We'd like to. Yes, we'd like to have dinner with you.
she asks,
ساعت 7 تو رستوران خیابان پارک.
At 7 o'clock at the Park Avenue restaurant?
answer,
شاید یه خود دیرتر.
Maybe a little later.
اول باید یه چیزی بخریم.
We have to buy something first.
ask,
ساعت 8
At 8 o'clock?
یا 10 دقیقه به 8.
Or at 10 to 8?
10 دقیقه به 8 خوبه.
At 10 to 8 is fine.
یکی از دوستاتون میگه اینها یه نامه از یه همکار.
Here's a letter from a colleague.
try to ask,
از کی؟
From whom? From whom?
از همکارم النا رامیرز.
From my colleague, Elena Ramirez.
نامه از الناست.
The letter's from Elena.
میاد دیدن.
She's coming to visit.
اهل مکزیکه.
She's from Mexico.
2 سال اونجا زندگی کرده.
She's lived there for 2 years.
همکارت کی میرسه؟
When is your colleague arriving?
جمعه.
listen and repeat,
Friday. Friday. On Friday.
روز جمعه میرسه.
She's arriving on Friday.
جمعه شب میرسه.
She's arriving Friday night.
و میمونه.
And she's staying
تا دوشنبه.
until Monday.
یا شاید تا سه‌شنبه.
Or maybe until Tuesday.
your friend asks,
تنها میاد؟
Is she coming alone?
Answer.
نه با دخترش میاد.
No, she's coming with her daughter.
اسم دخترش روزاست.
Her daughter's name is Rosa.
He asks.
انگلیسی صحبت میکنن نه؟
They speak English, don't they? Don't they?
البته انگلیسی خیلی خوب صحبت میکنن.
Of course, they speak English very well.
کی میرسن؟
When are they arriving?
روز جمعه ساعت 8:10.
Listen and repeat.
On Friday at 10 after 8. After. After. After 8. At 10 after 8.
بگید ساعت 8:10.
At 10 after 8.
Try to say,
ساعت 8:20.
At 20 after 8.
he asks,
ساعت 9:20 نه؟
Not at 20 after 9?
answer,
نه ساعت 8:20 میرسن.
No, they're arriving at 20 after 8.
فکر کنم خیال دارن آمریکا بمونن.
I think they're going to stay in the United States.
واسه 2 یا 3 هفته.
For 2 or 3 weeks.
دوست داره منظور خانومه.
She likes.
مسافرت کردن دوست داره.
listen and repeat.
She likes to travel. Travel. To travel. She likes to travel.
Say,
از مسافرت کردن خوشش میاد.
She likes to travel.
now try to say,
ولی شوهرش از مسافرت کردن خوشش نمیاد.
But her husband doesn't like to travel.
ترجیح میده خونه بمونه.
listen and repeat.
He'd rather stay home. Rather. Rather. He'd rather. He'd rather stay home.
Say,
ترجیح میده.
He'd rather.
say,
ترجیح میده خونه بمونه.
He'd rather stay home.
try to say,
من ترجیح میدم.
I'd rather.
Now your friend asks,
دوست داری چیکار کنی؟
What do you like to do?
say,
دوست دارم کار کنم.
I like to work.
ولی دوست ندارم تو خونه بمونم.
But I don't like to stay home.
try to say,
ترجیح میدم مسافرت برم.
I'd rather travel.
now say,
تو ترجیح میدی.
You'd rather. You would rather.
try to ask,
ترجیح میدی خونه بمونی؟
Would you rather stay home?
یا دلت میخواد با این بری سینما؟
listen and repeat.
Or would you like to go to the movies with me? Movies. Movies. Go to the movies. Or would you like to go to the movies with me?
say,
سینما رفتن.
To go to the movies.
دلت میخواد با این بری سینما؟
Would you like to go to the movies with me?
say that yes, you'd like to.
Yes, I'd like to.
مایلم برم سینما.
I'd like to go to the movies.
شاید روز جمعه؟
Maybe on Friday.
He says,
آره جمعه خوبه.
Yes, Friday is fine. Friday's fine.
و بیا اول یه چیزی بنوشیم.
And let's have something to drink first. Let's have something to drink first.
با یکی دیگه این. ببینیم میل داره سینما بره؟
Would you like to go to the movies?
I don't know. What time is it?
ساعت 7:05 است.
It's 5 after 7. It's 5 after 7.
All right, but why don't we go a little later?
اوکی چه ساعتی؟
Okay, at what time? All right, at what time?
ساعت 8:20.
At 20 after 8?
آره 8:20 خوبه.
Yes, 20 after 8 is fine.
I like to go to the movies.
منم همینطور.
So do I. So do I.
من اغلب میرم سینما.
I often go to the movies.
دوست ندارم تو خونه بمونم.
I don't like to stay home.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Say,
آره و دوستت ماریا فردا صبح میرسه.
Yes, and your friend Maria is arriving tomorrow morning.
try to say,
اگه فردا شب بریم سینما
If we go to the movies tomorrow night,
میتونه با ما بره.
she can go with us.
he says,
رفیقم دوست داره سینما بره.
My friend likes to go to the movies. My friend likes to go to the movies.
ولی ترجیح میده
But she'd rather. But she'd rather.
try to say,
ترجیح میده بره یه رستوران خوب.
She'd rather go to a good restaurant. She'd rather go to a good restaurant.
پایان درس 40.